told them that I would be classic. From all of my classes, passed them over the masses. Don't know what my mask is. I'm out here in traffic with my game face on. Cause I've been dedicated. They want dead to me, but that ain't my inner matrix. Similar places. Double R, 70-inch interfaces. And they faces. Twin Mercedes and they heartbeat like I showed them the aces. No need for the brace, we tying up laces. That's on an everyday basis. I done be cases. I'm talking Jada and Maces. Ski masks on, blur the faces. Nike replacements, burn the aces. Bought a new rollie, I'm changing faces. Give me my flowers while I'm here, I won't let them. I'm changing faces. Give me a second, I reappear. Let me show you something. In the summertime, make the drop top disappear. See in the crop top when the block hot, tell her come here. Telekinesis, everything I own, we don't do leases. I'm gonna win, like the crushed nylon Nike fleeces. I gotta win, that mean ripping competition to pieces. I never die, that mean I would never know what deceased is. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly. Fly. Grab my hand and just fly. Fly. Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smelling from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, you grab my hand and just fly. Spread your wings and fly. Live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying, never landing. You need help, grab my hand and fly. Spread your wings far as you can and just fly.
I put my all in it, I'm authentic, I'm raw with it. I'm a call a mortician, coming back like Jordan, I'm 4/5 in it. Ambition, cooking in the kitchen, and a pop missing, and a shot mission. No, I pissing, I do not listen. From the block tripping, I stop wishing, pulling off the lot with the top missing. Like Motor City, it's all Pistons. I blow a check, I ball vicious.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Chicago, Illinois, the location for the Cavaliers. For Chicago, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Cavs, Bulls, up next, back in a moment. It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. They've got cool hands. The Cobra out there with the easy breezy, and there's money. And it's the Monster in at the 4 spot. And for Chicago, be out there with Big Smooth. Then it's Reed, and it's Boomer, and it's Jordan in at the 2-guard position. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt, and that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Boomer, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Outside Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Boomer. And he overshot that one, missing. There's the pass to Easy Breezy. Passes it to the monster. Here's Cool Hands. Shoots the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside Jordan. Pass to P. Over to the wing. Here's Reed. The shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. The pass to Easy Breezy. Here's Cool Hands. Rondo wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Reed the pass to Boomer. Shoots from the right block. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Here's the monster. It's deflected. And here is Jordan. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And finally, somebody knocks down a shot. This has not been pretty thus far.
Here's Easy Breezy. Back to Rondo. Passes it to Easy Breezy. Here's Cool Hands. The tray. Some solid defense from Reed. Here is Boomer. He's covered by Rondo. Here's Big Smooth. That shot off, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Down low, here's the monster. Good, nice job down low. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Jordan inside. He's covered by Rondo. Jordan kicks to Reed for 3. They get it back. Big Smooth. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Pass to Cool Hands. Here's Money. And the pass to Cool Hands. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Chicago leading. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Outside Jordan. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Easy Breezy passes to Money. Here's Cool Hands. He takes it in. Some solid defense from Reed. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Bulls. Speedy's checked in for P. Mr. Incredible comes in for Reed. And Primetime subbed in for Jordan. And then for Cleveland, the monster comes in for Cool Hands. And Mello subbed in for Easy Breezy. Bulls have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Passes to Big Smooth. Here's prime time. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
The Monsters gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here is Boomer. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Driving to the basket. Bucket is good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
With 1 on the clock. That shot no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's Chicago up by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got the Monster. Shorty out there with Goose. And there's the Monster. And it's Money in at the center, locking down the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Pass to the Monster. Now Melo. Here's the Monster. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Here is Boomer. To the paint. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Big Smooth got the lead back up to 6 now for Chicago. Now here's Melo. Now the pass to the Monster. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Passes it to Boomer. From outside the arc. That one, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Out to the right wing. Pass to the Monster. Cleveland moving the ball around. The Monster passes to the Monster. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Melo. And Chicago shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. That shot off. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Taken away. Here is Boomer. The pass to Big Smooth. Here is Boomer. Melo with the steal. Pass to Money. It's tipped. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Offensive rebound. That's tipped. Here's Big Smooth.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Goose. Pass to the Monster. Here's the Monster. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's prime time.
2 minutes.
And there's the pass to Speedy. Here's Mr. Incredible. Just 4 to shoot. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's the monster. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
So for the Bulls, he's checked in for Big Smooth. Reed comes in for Mr. Incredible, and it's Jordan in for Primetime. Then for the Cavaliers, Cool Hands checked in for the Monster. The Cobra comes in for Goose, and Easy Breezy subbed in for Miller. Boomer the pass to Reed, and here is Jordan. Passes it to Boomer. This one for 3. No good that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Pass to Cool Hands to the inside. Easy breezy. Good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Shooting 1.
And that one misses. Bulls trail by 3. They need this. He can't hit that time. To the middle. Here's the monster. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Rondo against Jordan. Rondo passes to Easy Breezy. Outside Rondo. It's up a 3. Good on the triple. Rondo's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. 5-second
differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Reed. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The Monsters got 6 rebounds in the game. Rondo passes to the Monster. Here's Cool Hands. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
The road can be unfriendly. They've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you saw it. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Boomer out there with Jordan. Then it's Big Smooth. Then it's P. And it's Reed in at the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Cleveland moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. The pass to Boomer. Here's Big Smooth from 6 away. Good, he hits the jump shot. Big Smooth got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Easy Breezy. Passes it to Cool Hands. Outside Rondo. The 3. A three-pointer is right on target. 8 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Timeout.
That's 7 points for Boomer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Takes the 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
It's Jordan on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Here's Easy Breezy. Takes the 13-footer. It's all in by the Bulls. Big Smooth got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to 2 on the bucket from Jordan.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Easy Breezy passes to the Monster. Here's Easy Breezy. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Boomer the pass to Big Smooth. Knocks it loose. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here is Boomer. He has 7. No good with the layup.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity. Boy, he can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Jordan with it. He's got 11. With some arc, here's Big Smooth. Chicago with a new 14. Count the basket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
No good. Shot missing. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter for the tie. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist from Reed. Jordan's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. And the Cavaliers call time here. So for the Bulls, Speedy's checked in for Big Smooth. Mr. Incredible comes in for Reed. And Prime Time subbed in for Jordan. Then for the Cavaliers, the Monster's checked in for the Monster. Goose comes in for the Cobra. And Melo subbed in for Easy Breezy. And Melo gets it to go in. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Boomer. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Melo. 46 seconds left in the third. Here's P. Drops in the breakaway layup. P's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Fader on the way. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
To the wing right side. Here's Prime Time. Pass to Boomer. Shot clock at 5. Going inside. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Boomer's got 9 points. 7 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Cool Hands. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for
back from this short break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The Monster out there with cool hands. Then it's Shorty, and it's Goose, and it's Money in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's P, and he makes that one. P's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Money. The pass to Melo. All alone. Chicago grabs the miss. Passes to Mr. Incredible. And too long on the shot. The Cavaliers trailing. Goose, the pass to Melo. Here's the Monster. Pass to Goose. And here is Melo. Inside, here's Goose. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team, while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Chicago making some changes. Big Smooth, he's checked in for Speedy. Reed comes in for Mr. Incredible, and it's Jordan in for Primetime. And then for Cleveland, the Monsters checked in for Cool Hands. The Cobra comes in for Goose, and Easy Breezy subbed in for Mellow. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Chicago shooting 43% from the field. Shot from 12. Here's Big Smooth, and he lays it straight in. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Great game for him. Double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Now the pass to Money. Right wing. Here's Easy Breezy. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Chicago leading by 4. Passes it to Big Smooth. Jordan, high post. The 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The Monsters got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Easy Breezy. Here's Money. And the pass to Easy Breezy. Here's the Monster. Trains it from beyond the arc. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Boomer the pass to Big Smooth. And he drops it in from the low post. Big Smooth got 6 here in this quarter.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Ladies and gentlemen,
they're behind by 3. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Big Smooth.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
Off target on the outside leader. The Bulls leading by 3. To the inside. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Cool Hands. Reed covering. Cool Hands. No good that time. Some solid defense from Reed. Right side, Jordan. To the paint. Here's P. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier finally finding the bottom of the net.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown. down for the Bulls.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Passes it to the monster. And it's blocked. Now, here is Reed. Tight defense on him. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He passes to Big Smooth. Now Reed. Pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Takes a three. It's deflected. Rondo passes to Money. To end the run. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
And I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks. Yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine, and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game. You could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year. Like baby head in 2019. I'm like an outcast. I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V. Yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping. Oh, that's a... To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient. Now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron. Okay, I done upgraded from basic. Now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot. Well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station. I'm blowing up. Yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks here in New York. And the starting group for the Celtics. And it's the great and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks. And it's Dimes in at the point guard position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Hernandez. Oh, what a play! It's snatched. Out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Insanity. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Mr. Moves.
Knicks foul. Number 27.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Hernandez. Off target from outside. Here's New York. To the inside. A nice shot by Dimes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Mr. Clutch. It's not going to go for him. And New York the other way now.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Here's Insanity. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Hernandez. They need this. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Insanity. 4-3. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. The 3 is up. And it's Hernandez missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And the shot's good.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
To the wing on the left. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Out to the right wing. Pass to the great. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen. Here's Dimes. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Hernandez. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The captain, that's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to the great. To the left wing. Here's Mr. Clutch. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Number 26.
The Knicks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Here's Insanity. Tipped. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:16 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Houdini. And they recover it. Shot is good by Gordon.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Pass to Money. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Gordon outside. Here's Houdini. Holiday grabs the miss. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Money. Here's Mr. Clutch. Here's the machine. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
And no good. And so it's the New York Knicks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here's Houdini on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. And it's the machine in at the 1. Pass to Gordon. Here's Houdini. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J is on the way. Here's Hernandez. Misses the 3. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now here's Jones. To the paint. Here's Houdini. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's the machine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Count the basket.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Houdini. Outside Jones. Pass to Houdini. Here's the captain. He got a piece of it. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's the machine. Jones with the block. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Gordon can't hit. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Hernandez. Defended by Gordon. Pass to Mr. Clutch. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist,
timeout.
Really the key to that entire sequence.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Gordon outside. Pass to Dimes. Here's Insanity. Shot clock at 6. New York, no good that time either. Here's Mr. Clutch. 9 points in the game, and it's Hernandez missing. Gordon attacking, and Gordon with the big finish.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Pass to Mr. Clutch. On the take. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
His first personal. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him turn it at the line.
Number 9 at the line. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
For 3, Gordon. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. We've got 1:28 left to play in the half. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Insanity. And the Knicks, another 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball. IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Timeout called, the Celtics.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's Hernandez. No good. Good. Work defensively by Gordon.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Stripped away. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 11. Pass to Shorty. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mr. Clutch. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Dimes. And here's Jones. Here's Insanity. Give him 8. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his first personal, first team foul.
The first one falls for the Celtics, making a switch here.
Number 11 at the line.
It's both from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's the machine. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's New York going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? New York holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving, nor did the players. Everyone working in unison and playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. We've got a whole nother half to go. So excited, I'm so excited, I'm so excited.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
You can point to their long-range shooting as the main problem area. They're taking a lot of threes, and their percentage is hovering in the low 30s. That's too cold. 30 degrees, you need a jacket for that.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. And it's Che in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. The Celtics shooting around 35% for the game. Pass to Mr. Clutch. With the 10-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Mr. Moves. From downtown. That shot is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Insanity. He's got 10. Blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Five on the clock. Three-pointer. And he recovers it. A nice shot by Dimes. And the Knicks lead by 13.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's the great. Again, the Celtics good for two more.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Gordon. And again, New York with the triple.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Che. Pass to Dimes. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And Boston calls time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So both teams making some changes here. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to the machine. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Gordon outside. Here's Houdini. Clock at 6. Has to be Trey. Here's Che from deep three-point range. The shot won't fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
From behind the arc. Nails it from 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter here. Unloads from 13. Connects. The jumper drops. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
Pass to the machine. Here's Hernandez. Here's the machine. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to the captain. Here's Houdini.
Boston foul. Number 36. That's his first personal. First team foul.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Gordon. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's the machine. Pass to Hernandez. Here's the 3. Off on that one. And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Boston on offense, trailing by 10. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. And it's Hernandez in at the small forward. Down low. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to the captain. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Here's the machine. Banked it in off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Houdini. To the left side wing. Pass to the captain. Gordon with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Insanity. Intercepted. Here's Hernandez. And he banks in the layup.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Over to the wing. Here's Insanity. Pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Drops in the 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And Boston calls time here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Hernandez. He's off on that one. New York goes the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's the captain. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And now an 11-point New York lead. Here's Mr. Clutch. Knocked away. Here's the great. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence. That hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's Dimes. Gordon outside. Here's Insanity. Deflects the pass. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Boston foul. Number 9. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Che. Yep, that one goes. And the Knicks lead by 10.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
The Celtics have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Shorty. Hernandez is good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Mr. Clutch. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Not enough resistance defensively. That one ripe for the taking.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Boston trailing. Here's Hernandez, and it's blocked, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. .11 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Mr. Clutch, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Boston with the ball. Shot clock at 6. The three ball. No good on the shot. The Knicks go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Che. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 7. There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
The hoop looked about 4 feet wide for him tonight. I mean, his shooting was so dialed in. It really allowed for him to score the ball just over and over throughout the game.
Here's Hernandez. Gordon with a steal. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Insanity gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Mr. Clutch can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Insanity, no good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's Dimes. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForge.
Never been the type to be complaining about my situation. I just deal with it, therapists cannot come near me. And if I lash out, that's your therapy.